You set yourself up really well with opening the archive wall, but you didn't even play off of the wall. You could have stalled for 30 seconds there if you just played armory side.
Yeah, good shit, John.
What is going on, guys? A21 Mayo here. Today I'm bringing episode number 10 of the viewer VOD review series. If you want to see me review your VOD, there will be a link to my Google form down below in the description. There will also be links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist. So if you are struggling with something else in Rainbow Six Siege, make sure you guys go check out my tip video playlist. With that being said, let's move on to the VOD. Okay, so this VOD was submitted by Marcavelli. This is a ranked match and it's on console. So with that context, let's start with the VOD. By the way, anyone wondering, this program that I opened that I can draw with is called Epic Pen. It's free. Just Google Epic Pen on Google.
Cam right here, Arctis.
Closet, one closet. I'm pinging. You go wall bang. On her cam. She's one shot, bro. You got her. You got her.
Look, I'm droning.
Okay, so first mistake I see is getting on a cam. Or getting on your drone in front of a window. You never know. Someone could spam that window and it's a free kill for them. So definitely take cover when you're droning.
Arctis clear.
I'm pushing in armor.
Just break.
Yeah, watch this
break clear.
Okay, so you're looking for Velcams. Are you looking for the Velcam that you saw from outside, which is good?
I got two.
So you're using your IQ scanner properly.
I'm leaving my drone east there, guys.
I don't know who's calling, but they're very vocal, which is good. Calling out what you do and when you do it goes a long way. So you're droning areas that you want to make sure are clear, which is good. Now you have breaching charges, so you need to start using them. Okay, so you have really good, you know what utility you have, and you know what utility to bring, and you know map knowledge, on this map at least.
They got a micro cam in ventilation. In ventilation, I'm ping.
Okay, so that's you calling. Okay, so that's good.
Alright, Lewis, I'm gonna
That's
go
good
in
to
the
know.
plant. Lewis, can you watch my back? Oh,
You going customs is not good. I don't know why. I don't know why you're going customs. Okay, so you have 3 people above. You have 3 people above and 2 downstairs. So, with man count being in your team's favor, what you should do is leave 1 person or 2 people upstairs. So that could be you or someone else. It doesn't really matter. But leave 2 people upstairs. So let's just say it's you and the Nomad. And if you guys want to plant ventilation, the Hibana would jump in through vent window. Sledge would be... It doesn't really matter who it is. But let's just say Sledge holds the window that Hibana jumped through, vent window. And then you would need someone main door to cut off rotate. And then you have 2 people above also cutting off rotates. So you going custom side isn't needed at all. I mean, it's good to apply different pressure, but just...
My stream customs, Anthony.
He killed himself.
Yo, Lewis.
But just make sure to pay attention to what you need, not what you want to do. So now it's a 3v2, technically a 4v2, but the Thatcher's injured, so in my book it would be a 3v2. Okay, so you're going main entrance, which is good. So you're doing exactly what I said. The Hibana dies. Okay, yeah, so literally everyone dropped. Like everyone. So you're being vocal, which is good. But you need to make sure that you're being vocal when it really matters. Like, you need to be vocalizing, okay, just say me and Nomad are going to stay upstairs. Sledge go main door, Thatcher go vent window. Hibana jump in vent plant. It wouldn't take more than 5-10 seconds to say that. But since you didn't say that, the entire team is now bottom floor, and that allowed the defenders to retake upstairs. So that's a huge mistake that could have been avoided. So you just need to make sure that people are in the right spots.
Push him armory, John, push him armory.
So you kill the cap can.
Gotta go down and plant. The future's inside.
You're being spotted by a Velcam outside. Grab the diffuser. Don't plant in the same area where Hibana died.
Season works though.
Yeah. You planted exactly where the Hibana died. So if the defenders call out diffuser down on ventilation desk, and a Maestro has 81 bullets, he can spam that wall all day and most likely kill you. You're a 1 armor, and you're planting in the exact same spot where the Hibana was planting, as well as you had an evil eye on you. So you should have just planted on the window. You should take the time that Maestro needs to rotate. Because you know that Maestro's obviously a 3 armor, 1 speed, so he's going to take longer to sprint over to you. So that would give you more time, and you would be in a safer location if you planted, at least on the reinforcement there. Like, just plant somewhere where you can't be wallbanged. Because you gave the Maestro a free kill, because not only were you planting in the same spot where the Hibana was, but you also planted on a soft wall.
Yeah, just like
Bro, where the fuck was he though? That sound was crazy.
He was
I heard him bathroom.
Exactly.
Then I heard him.
Exactly what I said.
No, that shit was crazy.
Don't. You had about 5
Oh,
seconds left,
damn.
so you could have relocated with the diffuser.
Who defend-
Okay, so now it's now it's overtime.
Yeah, Louis, all you gotta do is get one. I got
So you're reinforcing triple, which is good. I'm assuming this is at least a plateau lobby,
got one drone.
because the way that you rotate, the way that you play,
Gonna spot it,
the way that you use your utility, makes me feel like this is a plateau lobby. Okay, I kind of take that back.
Can we get a
Armory 1 not reinforced. Armory 1 not reinforced.
I kind of take that back. Don't open that hatch unless you don't need to. There's very few spots in archives that you can sit safely, and that's one of them. So if an attacker goes downstairs when someone's sitting on the hatch and they think they're safe, they can just get shot from below. Only open that hatch when someone absolutely needs it to be open. Don't pre-open it. So you're opening the double archive walls, which is good, so that way you can play
window.
the smokes from armory
Yeah,
side.
edge up somewhere. I heard
Yeah, archives window.
Yeah, guys, what's the
Archives window. He's going up the ladder.
Put
He's
two
going
edge
archives
guards
window
down.
right now. Twitch. Be careful. You guys go wall back. She's laying.
They're joining
Your
off.
team has a lot of good callouts. Your team is very vocal, to say the least. Good callouts, good, I'm assuming this is at least a 3 stack that you play with every day.
One is still. Twitch is still archives window. One sandwich. One sandwich.
Repelling a sandwich or
Yeah,
inside?
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
She's
yes,
repelling.
repelling sandwich.
Bottom right. Bottom right. Bottom right.
She's droning right now.
They're I got Twitch on. They're AC window.
You're putting yourself in a bad spot here.
They gotta shoot,
You're
they gotta
a
shoot.
really important operator,
I got
and you have
something
no
on.
reinforcements around you. If someone goes office, yeah.
Oh, one office.
Yeah, you're putting yourself in a bad spot. So I don't know why you would open the archive walls to place smokes off of, and then you would sit in fountain. I don't understand that. Not only are none of the fountain walls reinforced, the only reinforcements there are on triple wall. So you have no support there. You have no ADSs, no teammates. So I wouldn't even go there in the first place. I would let someone that has less utility than me, like Jaeger, and let him play there. Because if he dies, it's not that big of a deal. But when Smoke dies, that's I look at Smoke dying as 30 seconds gone, because each smoke canister lasts for 10 seconds.
So Sophia's one shot.
So that was just poor positioning. You set yourself up really well with opening the archive wall, but you didn't even play off of the wall. Like you could have stalled for 30 seconds there if you just played armory side.
Yeah, good shit done. She's dead.
They plan on archive.
Yeah, they have a mountain, guys. We can't do nothing. Damn, we got shit right there.
I don't know how to play. Dude, why are you picking Yang, bro?
So you're gonna put your drone on top of the 90 camera? You have to get your drone on the ladder first. God, bro, playing console looks so difficult. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, JP, I'm gonna have to get the bandage, right?
The bandage looking?
I'm not sure. I left my drone.
No, you're gonna have to get it, bro. No, they're gonna bandage it. I think I'll run off from security.
I think there's probably a back of the camp.
Yeah, watch these guys. Watch these. I had the door break.
One in the office hall right now.
Yo, they got echo, guys. Don't forget that.
Hey, look, if you ying it and just push out plant, that's what you're gonna do. We just need to join it out, bro. We just need to join it out. Let's go what I don't know.
Clear.
You don't need to claymore that.
I'm gonna take control of it. Hold on.
Yeah, but
You have a Nomad. If Nomad goes on sandwich repel, Nomad breaks this map, especially on this bomb site.
I'm on sandwich window, guys.
If you send Nomad on sandwich repel, there's nothing the attackers can do. As long as Nomad wins their gunfights, like there's nothing the attacker or the defenders can do.
Touch her again. He threw another one.
Yo, I'm joining it out.
Yo, ying it, bro. Yes.
You should.
One in box.
You're the only.
One box, bro.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume you're gonna die here. You're the only attacker that can go below and apply vertical pressure. So what you need to do is you need to go main door, which you already passed, and you need to use your utility for the wall. Because if an Ash or a Buck or a Zofia goes below, opens the floor underneath the armory wall, that tells me that Bandit will be off the wall. So the only other wall denial that they have is that Cade, which if you just throw 2 EMPs properly, you can get both the Cades. So it would be a lot easier and a lot more effective with less utility used on the armory wall, because you guys are using a lot of EMPs, you guys are using a Candela and anti-bottom charges as well. When you can just use 1 impact and then 2 EMPs, and then the wall's pretty much free. Yeah, so I don't know why the Nomad didn't go sandwich repel. I would definitely tell the Nomad to go sandwich repel. This would be a lot safer and a lot more likely for her to play it better, because her air jabs are really difficult to destroy. The only way you can really destroy them is with an impact or a C4, but you can shoot claymores a lot easier than you can an air jab. And you didn't
Valkyrie ran
Echo that. Plant.
I'm planning. 25, 50, don't worry about it. 75.
They're doing some run up. I don't know where they're running off from.
I got it.
Yo, watch the flank. Yeah, watch the flank security.
Yo,
Relax. Somebody just repel.
Security dead.
I got an air jump on Archive's door.
It's Archive's door. Is it not? Maybe office?
Yo, ventilation?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, bro.
Cause these niggas just push Archive. I'm just not gonna go ventilation, cause they just.
But you guys just need to be more cautious, bro, when you guys get pushed, bro. For real, nigga. Every time you guys play updates, you guys always get fucked from like.
Support player. I've only seen this man play fucking mute and smoke on defense. He's definitely trying to go for the dub, which I can respect.
So last time they pushed Armory, and they also pushed Archives.
Simulation.
Pushed
I
the
got
phase
up
a
top
lot.
armor.
Damn, how missed that
So you
drone?
understand where the attackers are pushing from. So you're adjusting, which is good. Opening the hatches for rotates, which is good.
Yo, they'll probably push
Making
more,
vertical
right?
holes.
Yeah.
Now with mute, it's really tricky because you have a lot of utility and you're also
Put a-
expected
put
to
a
do a
wall.
lot with your shotgun. Plus 2 reinforcements. So you have a lot to do in 45 seconds.
They have a drone here, Archive. I mean, the
They
Armory.
shot it.
I don't know why I don't know what you're doing with your other reinforcement.
Bro, he's gonna play here. I'll play
I would have
with-
just
I'll play with
reinforced the 2 archive walls if you know they're pushing archives already. Yeah, so you still have one reinforcement and 1 mute jammer. Okay, so you're gonna put it on small office, which is good.
John. Alright, John, I'm playing with you here, alright?
They got a shield, yep. Getting on camera, GP. Each camera's still up. One on each door. One on each door. One on each door.
You're getting on cams again, not in
You're
great
off,
spots. Make sure you're getting on cams and somewhere where you're at least covered a little bit. Because if they send a drone armory door, you get pinged, you're on a cam, that'd be a freebie. They wouldn't even have to break the barricade. I mean, they can, but if you get drone there, you're dead. Like you're in the middle of armory.
Alright, they got 2 minutes.
Can't do anything.
They're not pushing ventilation, guys.
I heard a door break ventilation, John.
That's this thing that Kevin trying to do a fucking run out.
John, make calls, bro. Make calls so we can see it down below. There's no shoot cover. Don't shoot cover.
They got Amaro.
That's
they
an
got
armory door.
Amaro on the armory wall. Armory wall.
Alright, John, you got that. You
I
got
think I
that.
hear them
It's a
waiting.
shield. It's a shield. It's a shield. It's a shield. It's a shield. Shield on me. Shield on me.
You're don't focus about a Monty. Like, you have sound cues of a Monty shield, so you don't need to worry about him. Once you hear a shield drop, that's when you need to start worrying about a Monty. But when a Monty is like this, you don't need to worry about him at all. Because most likely, you know that 2 people are on the armory wall because you heard the Amaru Supernova shotgun, and you heard the Monty. So you know at least 2 people are here. So you need to make sure that you're focusing on the person that's going to follow the Monty, not the Monty himself.
Back.
Not to get too distracted with the shield.
So the person is in armory right now. This Monty's going to try to push you.
I got my thing. Got my thing. The shield on me. The shield on me. Armory.
I don't know how you shotgun that Monty, but
You
sure.
got a nomad?
Oh, I'm dead. Lewis, help him. Lewis, you gotta go help him. Lewis, help him. Lewis, help him. He needs help.
They're joining me. Joining me.
Where, Kevin? Alright, look at the outside cam and let me know if they come through jail or supply.
You kill the Amaru, which is good. Oh my god.
Shit, John.
Holy
Good
shit.
bro.
Okay. So now it's a 1v2.
Last one
You
box.
killed 3 people upstairs solo, which is really good. You got a 1-for-3 trade. You killed 3 people and then you died. That's really good. Now, if your teammates stayed alive, that would be even better. I mean, you probably would have won this game, but they died. So now it's a 1v2. A 1v1. Okay, the Legion got a kill. So last one's Gridlock. Your teammate is in customs off of the bomb site. I don't know where these Velcams are at.
Jump into ventilation. She's outside armory.
So they're giving intel, which is good.
We got
Okay, that's a really important thing you just paid attention to. So when you killed the Monty, you knew that he dropped diffuser. You saw it in front of your face when you injured him. You got on the Velcam in armory. You saw that the diffuser wasn't no longer near Monty's body. So that tells you that Gridlock grabbed the diffuser, which is good. You paid attention to little things like that. Now it's a 1v1, match point, 30 seconds left. I don't know if the
Outside of-
gridlock is full
outside
HP. I can't remember, but the Legion is, which
No,
is giving
outside
him a
of
better
Breaking ventilation window.
a
She's
better
droning now.
chance at winning the
Outside
gunfight.
of ventilation. Got it.
Droning.
She
She has a plan.
joining the rotate. Joining the
Anthony,
rotate.
she has a plan. Anthony.
Trying to smoke.
ABS,
Trying to smoke.
Trying to smoke.
She smoked it.
Yeah.
This Legion can win right now, dude. He just threw a goo before she jumped in. That's really good, because you cannot plant when you have a goo in your foot.
She's by the window. By the window.
Wait,
She jumped out.
She jumped out.
Okay, so you guys, I know you guys are really hyped. It's match point overtime. You guys really want to win, but this is something I covered in my how to give callouts video. If someone is already giving a callout that you're calling out, or if someone starts speaking over you when you were the first one to start calling out, no matter what, just make sure you're not talking over each other. Because not only does it make it more confusing for the last person alive, which is Legion, but it also adds more pressure. It's just a psychological thing. Because the more you have going on in your headphones, and the more people are talking or whatever, the more pressure it's going to add, because you hear more voices, there's more audio, so you feel more pressure to win the round, because you're not being distracted, but it's taking more focus from your actual gameplay when you hear more people talking. So you need to make sure that if someone starts speaking over you, even if you started giving the call out first, just let them take over, give the call out.
Watch my lobby. Okay, she's still in the window. She jumped in.
I don't know why this Legion didn't sit there, but anyway, it doesn't matter because the gridlock didn't have enough time. So that's good. The Legion played it well, and you definitely pulled the round out of the bag. Like, you completely flipped the round on its head. You getting 3 kills there, probably, if you didn't get the 3 kills there, it probably would have been a loss, and you guys would have lost the game. Because it would have been a 1v4, I think, maybe, because the Legion got a kill, maybe a 1v3, I'm not sure, but you definitely getting kills there is really good. It's really, really good. And the Legion played it well as well. But the biggest thing that you could take away as from the VoD review, on defense, definitely think about your positioning more. Definitely think about your positioning more, because when you were the smoke, when you guys went Armory Archive, you were sitting in Fountain, as I said before, with no utility, no reinforcements, no help from teammates, and you died because of it. Because as Zofia just came in office, cut off your rotate, you ran right into her, and you died when you could have prevented it. And on attack, think about your positioning again. You have good gun skill for console. You have good game knowledge. You care a lot about the game. I can tell just by the way you give callouts. So you care about the W. You don't care about being like getting 10 plus kills a game. You care about the W. So again, think about your positioning on attack. If we can recall what I was saying about how you should attack a ventilation archive or a ventilation workshop on border, you guys, it was a 5v4. So as I said before, 2 people upstairs, 3 people downstairs for the planter. So you definitely should have communicated that and not gone to you shouldn't have gone into CC to put a breaching charge down in drone, because it really didn't give you anything. If it did anything, it gave you some intel on Maestro, which he then later rotated to workshop, and you guys lost that round. So think about your positioning, realize where you need to be in certain situations on attack. So if you think about the attacking round again, everyone went downstairs, literally everyone, which allowed the defenders to take upstairs control, which if at least one person stayed upstairs, it probably would have been a different round. You probably would have won it. But since nobody communicated that they were going downstairs, you need to be paying attention to stuff like this and make sure that you're positioning yourself properly. So, I mean, as I said before, you have really good game knowledge. Just think about your positioning on attack and defense. Those are the two biggest things that I can give to you as a player. So if this helped you out in any way, I wish you the best. I hope you become a better player because you already have great game sense. I can tell just by the way you play, the operators that you play, you understand operator gaps, what you need, what you don't need. So you definitely have that aspect covered, but just think about your positioning a little bit more and you will become a better player, I promise you. So that being said, if you guys did enjoy the video or it helped you out in any way, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It really helps me out and I appreciate the support. As I said in the beginning of the video, there are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist down below. I stream on Twitch every single day. I'd love to see you there. Come say what's up to me in chat. Ask me questions. I love responding to viewers, answering questions. I love all of that. And make sure you guys go follow me on my Twitter so that way you can keep up to date on all of my latest content, what is going on in my life, what I'm doing, and my tip video playlist. I'm getting closer to 30 tip videos, so if you are struggling with something else in Rainbow Six Siege, make sure you guys check out that tip video playlist. All 3 of those things will be in the description below, as well as my Discord. With that being said, I hope this video helped you out, gave you some new insight into the game, hopefully made you a better player, and I will see you guys in the next video.